Everybody asking how we doing, say we good. Don't need no one to tell me how to live just like they would. It ain't their business, but they in it, I don't know why. Revolved around my life after I found another.
Greetings! This is our presentation about the laws of motion and planetary motion. Isaac Newton's laws of motion and Johannes Kepler's law of planetary motion are fundamental principles in physics and astronomy that revolutionized our understanding of the natural world.
This report provides an overview of Newton's three laws of motion, his law of universal gravitation, and Kepler's of planetary motion.
First law, or law of inertia. An object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction, unless acted upon by an external force.
So, ang first law ay mag-state nga isa ka object at rest siya. It will still remains at rest, like mag-agador siya kung unsay dagan sa motion unless acted upon sa external nga force.
Second law, also called as law of acceleration. The acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net force acting on it, and inversely proportional to its mass.
This is mathematically expressed as F is equals ma, where F is the force applied, M is the mass of the object, and A is the acceleration. Ang object ani is if i-base sa acceleration kay mas directly proportional sa net force o inverse proportional kung mag-base sa iyang mass. Third law, action-reaction law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When one object exerts a force on another object, the second object exerts an equal force in the opposite direction. So, lahi sad ni siya sa uban nga gi-state nga law. And it states here nga opposite ang iyaha reaction compared sa una nga law. It means nga kung ang isa ka object naga-exert sa another nasad ka object, mubuhi siya o parehas ra nga ka kusgon pero sa lahi nga direction.
Newton's law of universal gravitation states that every particle in the universe attracts every other particle with a force. That is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. This law mathematically describes the force of gravity and explains the motion of celestial bodies in the solar system.
Kepler's law of planetary motion. First law, law of ellipsis. Planets orbits the sun in elliptical path with the sun at one of two foci of the ellipse.
So, in the first law, it states that planets move around the sun in elliptical orbits, not in perfect circles. The sun is located at one of the two foci of the elliptical orbit. The other focus remains empty. So, an ellipse is a geometric shape that resembles a stretched circle. So, what do you imagine about a stretched circle? It has 2 points called foci, plural of focus. In the case of planetary orbits, the sun is situated at one of these foci, while the other focus is empty. And this means that the distance between the planet and the sun varies as the planet moves along its elliptical path.
Second law, law of equal areas. A line segment joining a planet and the sun sweeps out equal areas during equal intervals of time. This law explains the varying speed of a planet as it moves along its orbit.
So, in the second law, the law of equal areas helps explain why planets travel at different speeds at different points in their orbits. When a planet is closer to the Sun, it covers a greater distance in a shorter amount of time, leading to faster orbital speeds. Conversely, when the planet is farther from the Sun, it covers a smaller distance in the same time interval, resulting in slower speeds.
Third law, harmonic law. The square of the orbital period of a planet is directly proportional to the cube of the semi-major axis of its orbit.
In conclusion, Newton's law of motion and Kepler's law of the planetary motion are foundational principles that have shaped our understanding of motion, gravity, and the dynamics of Satan's body.
Everybody asking how we doing, say we good. Don't need no one to tell me how